You may be seated. Cherished family and friends, welcome. We come to this moment with open hearts to celebrate Kate and Connor and their unending commitment to each other. Like the pine trees that they stand amongst, their roots grow out from this moment, grounding them for every season of life yet to come. My name is Jack. I am Kate's brother. My wife wrote most of this ceremony, but I have been Kate's brother for her entire life. So I have the honor of standing here in front of you today. Jack now writes something profound and succinct about Kate and Connor and their love. Oh no. All kidding aside, writing this ceremony is one small example of the possibilities for collaboration and teamwork that might be experienced in a marriage. Juggling a toddler, pets, home renovations, and work while also showing up for the ones you love. We promised to make this ceremony lighthearted, sentimental, but not afraid of deep emotion, a reflection of Kate and Connor's relationship. You cannot know the moments that you will hold each other through in the future, but you choose today to commit to that mystery. We're all gathered here today because Kate and Connor could not have imagined this moment in any other way. We are their lifelong community, their blood family, and their found family. The people they have become themselves with, who raised them, the ones that have shared friendship and mischief since childhood, and most importantly, have shared support in times of joy and hardship. For Kate and Connor as individuals, and now as partners. Like the nature that surrounds us, we share this moment not just in our physical presence, but the interconnectedness offered to us by the air, soil, and soul. A transforming constant for all of us here now, but also all of us past and future. They have come before us today in return and renewal to publicly affirm their love, to promise to nurture themselves, each other, and this union, and to acknowledge its centrality in their lives. They do so knowing profoundly that marriage is at once the most tender, yet challenging of all relations. To borrow a phrase from Kate and Connor's partnership, let us all pause to come up for air, from the busyness of our daily lives, to be present together as we share a communal breath. Let us inhale deeply and exhale, finding ourselves settling into a quiet place of sanctuary in this moment. That quiet sanctuary that you are feeling is exactly why Kate and Connor have invited us to this grove, a physical place on this earth that represents another foundational bastion of their love. They are each other's sense of place, the safest place that can be found or made. A place to be known as themselves, a place to laugh and be inspired, a place to be fully seen without conditions, a place to come up for air. That is what I was struck with when I first spoke to Kate and Connor about their partnership, is that their love was in fact a place. In each other, bound by love, Kate and Connor have chosen to create a haven. They choose to do this knowingly, finding the magic in the mundane. The love found in an unending partnership is a surreal experience that exists between a dreamlike state and the hardest, most concrete moments of life. These joys and challenges walk hand in hand, as Kate and Connor know. Love is so transmutable that it cannot have one definition. It is a collective constellation of all the moments shared that collide in truth and mystery to create a galaxy that becomes home. We must all come to define our love for ourselves, as Kate and Connor have done for each other. When asked what his definition of love was, we made him go first, so he couldn't just agree with whatever Kate said. Connor described love as being willing to do anything for the person he loves, no matter the cost to himself. This definition also reflects Connor, a man of selective words, but unwavering in his actions. For Kate, her definition of love was all-encompassing, a state of being, a perfect reflection of her spiritual nature, a bold embrace of no matter their hue. Kate defined love as feeling of safety, of being known and seen for her true self. In this context, Kate reflected the process of partnership is akin to alchemy, the distillation of materials to their truest state, then joining them together in pursuit of something stronger. I welcome Kate and I's aunt and Kate's godmother, Dawn Howlandshead, to stand with Kate and Connor at this time to read a poem that beautifully evokes these very sentiments.
In that still and settled place, there's nobody but you. You're where I breathe my oxygen. You're where I see my view. And when the world feels full of noise, my heart knows what to do. It finds that still and settled place and dances there with you.
We're doing great. Kate and Connor will now share their vows and return their rings to each other, now imbued with collective blessings from their community. All things turn in circles. As circles, these rings have no beginning or end, symbolizing wholeness, perfection, and peace. By wearing a circle, you make a promise to remember always to keep faith in spring while enduring winter, to never lose hope that your love will always be renewed. May these rings serve to remind you of the freedom and power of your love.
Kate, from the first day I met you, it felt like I was more alive. I started considering things I had never thought about before. Feelings of overwhelming joy, excitement, thoughts and dreams I had never had. No challenge or obstacle felt like it was too much for you. And it was at that moment that I understand what love was. I often tell you that you make me feel seen. And I don't know if I can ever express how much that really means to me. But I'm gonna try today. You see the thousands of thoughts behind my eyes, behind my few words and actions. You see my wants, and you encourage me to strive for those things, even if they're simple or even childish. You see my worries, my pain, no matter how much I hide them. And you help me through it. You see my joy, my laughter, and you help bring them out every day. However, the most important thing above all is you see my love. And I see yours. And I see you. Your love, and want to always be there and support me. Your ambitions and dreams, the passion and creativity you approach everything in life with. How much you care about not just your friends and your family, but about everything and everyone so deeply. You inspire me to be the best version of me. And I want to be with you. From now on, I want to spend all and every single one of my days until I die with you and only you.
I think a lot about how Hayao Miyazaki once said that love is two people inspiring each other to live. To me, living doesn't just mean to be alive. Living involves finding beauty in those simple moments of being. So to inspire someone to be in awe of the simplicity of living, that's truly special. Connor, not only do you encourage me to go after my big dreams, but you inspire me to be a better version of myself every day. Your kindness, patience, and gentleness, not only with me, but everyone you meet, is a true testament to your character and is what made me fall in love with you so quickly. You make every day feel like a perfect sunset. Your laughs are the sweetest song. Our quiet moments are like a warm blanket and cup of coffee on cold, rainy days. Your care for me is the most soothing self. In you, I found a partner and a teammate, a friend, a safe haven, and someone with whom I can be my most vulnerable self. In you, I found strength, courage, and calming waters. Thank you for never making me feel wrong or too much, and for always looking at me with loving eyes, even when we all know I'm being extra. When you need a friend, I will be your best friend. When you need help, I will be there for you. When you need care, I will support you. When you need encouragement, I will be rooting the loudest. When you need comfort, I will give you safety. And when you do the same for me, I will love and appreciate you. When we first met, I was going through one of the most difficult periods of my life after losing my dad. You didn't erase all my pain or offer to solve all my problems. You didn't fix everything that was broken. That's not what I needed. What mattered most was that you stayed. You let me feel every emotion that I needed without shame or judgment. You came into my life when I desperately needed you. And every day I'm with you, it feels more and more like you're one last gift from my dad. Instead of promising till death do us part, I promise instead that when death takes my hand, I will hold you with the other and promise to find you in every lifetime. But thank you.
All right. This is a liminal moment where Kate and Connor agree to cross the threshold into the everlasting, a physical ceremony of this commitment to each other. They will now tie their hands together and participate in a Celtic hand fasting tradition that couples have used to signify and promise their love for centuries. Woven into this cord, imbued into its very fibers, all the desires, dreams, love, and happiness wished here in this place for you together. The joining of hands in the fashion of a knot so are your lives now bound to one another. By this cord you are thus bound to your vow. May this knot remain tied for as long as love shall last. May this cord draw your hands together in love. May the vows you have spoken forever ring true. As your hands are bound by this cord, so is your partnership held by the symbol of this knot. May it be granted that what is done before these pines be not undone by man. Hold tight to one another through both good times and bad, and watch as your strength grows. You have declared your intention and commitment before this loving community of family and friends. Now, in our going, may your partnership be always evolving and your love boundless. It is my deep honor and great joy to pronounce you married.